Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Miss Braxton. Happy birthday to you.
How old are you?
62.
How old are you? How old are you? How old are you?
I'm 21. I'm 21 and holding. I'm 21 and holding. I'm 21 and holding.
That was fun.
That's right.
Like you open your showing what you got for you.
All right, I would like to share with you my birthday present. This is a music box, so let you hear just a little of it. You like that, Mr. Bailey?
What is it from? The music.
Where is this music?
No, no, the music. The music.
The music.
Oh,
Minuet. Yeah, minuet.
A minuet. That is beautiful. All right. And the next one is the fan. It's the fan. And as I fan with this, I will look at the names and remember you. Those names are here. And I'm going to fan.
And the Bahamas, you're going to be in the
And I'm going
Bahamas.
to the Bahamas on the 16th, the day after commencement.
And you will get your exercise doing that.
Oh, yes, indeed. I certainly will. I certainly will. And this is a beautiful card. I would like to thank you. Let me read the card to you. It reads, Happy birthday, Pearl Braxton. Your many wonderful and unique ways make you one special person, Pearl Braxton. You are a gentle, giving person, contributing so much. There's no one quite like you. The way you are allows others to feel safe and warm. With gentleness and generosity, you share with people, giving freely of yourself to the world. We want you to know we're thinking of you on your birthday. We wish you the best of the best on this most special day, the Reading Center, March 31st, 1994. And on the left, it reads, Happy birthday to you. With much affection, Mary DeBay, Susan Potgrass, Jeanette Pretlow, and Teresa Liversedge. That is beautiful.
Yes, turn on music.
All right. And I love my pen, which reads, A Great Teacher. It is beautiful. And I certainly thank all of you for this pleasant surprise. I guess Mr. Durham thought that I was going to faint when I came over.
Tell us what happened.
Well, usually Mr. Durham is in the classroom and Miss Jones is usually in, and Mr. Dickerson. And this morning I noted that he was in there alone. And he asked me, do you feel better this morning, Mrs. Braxton? And I said, yes, I do. And then I was telling him that I went to the hospital yesterday to look for a friend who was ill. And when I got to the desk, they informed me that she had expired. So that was very, very sad for me. But I was telling him my woes. And he said, Miss Braxton, I would like to speak with you and in the hall. So I said, well, let's go in this hall. He said, no, let's come in this hall. And then I thought he wanted to come in the room so that no one would hear us. But I guess I thought that he came from 427 because the students would be coming in. And when I came in, I was just shocked. But it is a most pleasant surprise. I must really say that you really surprised me. And I am grateful for it. And I will always remember you as I use my fan. And as Marlene has said, I will certainly get a lot of exercise with my arms. And I want you to keep in touch with me. I hope that I will be seeing you around the city as I see many of my students. You have been very special, and I'm certainly hoping that you're going to keep the promise that you made to me. And what is that promise, Mr. Bell?
I'm gonna walk across that stage.
You're going to walk across the stage and you're going to receive your degree. I may be on a stick, but let me know, and I will certainly be there. And thank you again for everything.
You're gonna.
Will they make a statement?
What?
I can tell you what. Go ahead, Mr. Beatty. He's working on it. Mr. Beatty, it's your time to make that statement.
I may not be the best person in this class, but I'm gonna say the funniest. I may run Miss Braxton through a lot of HELL, but I love her anyway. And I hope you have many more birthdays.
No. I got you too. You okay? No, don't take it over.
You'll always remember that. That's a little too close.
You see, you're going to have these to take with you.
Okay, he wants to get over there.
Okay.
I'd just like to say I really enjoyed being in Miss Braxton class. She was a real joy to work with. And I hope you have very many more happy birthdays.
Oh, my God. Did they get a grade on this?
No.
Hi, I just want to say happy birthday, Miss Braxton, and she has been a great teacher. She has inspired me to do better. I mean, I have done good at school, but she has inspired me to do better in school. I mean, she gives me another outlook on how important my education really is. So I just want to say happy birthday. We'll miss you. Next person.
I like to say I've learned a lot since I've been in Miss Braxton's class. It's sad that she's retiring, but I really planned on having her next semester. No, this whatever she was teaching, I was gonna have her. Like all of us planned on doing.
Come on, Corey.
I know you're going to read something for me too.
Have a nice happy birthday and enjoy your retirement and a nice trip to the Bahamas. Corey.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. You have really taught me a lot. And good luck in the future. Speak up.
Yeah, speak up.
Okay. Miss Braxton, I want to say happy birthday. But later on in life, I know you're going to wonder, who is that? I'm Charlotte. I want to say happy birthday. I want to say happy birthday and have many more. And thanks for being around when you was there. It's helped stop the fight. Next.
Happy birthday, Ms. Braxton. You teaches us the words have more than one definition, and this party, I think, is the way the word party should be defined.
Thank you for all of your expressions, and as I stated before, I wish the best for all of you. Life has a lot to offer you, and I want you to take advantage of it. And I want you to remember one final thing. Once you get your degree, remember that you have not succeeded unless or until you have helped another person. please remember those words. And remember that you are here to get your skills. Thank you again for everything.
Let's get some cake now.
Yo, you ain't said nothing.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're wonderful, Mrs. Braxton. I enjoy working for you, and the school is gonna be really, it's gonna be a big loss for the school not having you here as a teacher. Your students are wonderful. Your class is so enjoyable, and everything is because of you. And I just love you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now let's have cake.
Can we have a picture of Miss Braxton?
Can you get a whole
Yes,
one?
get on. Everybody gather around that thing. Real tight. I'm going to kind of scan you.
Okay. Come on, Teresa.
That's your class. That's your class.
Actually, I got all right here.
I'm not covering you.
Get down like she's down. There you go. There you go. I got all of you. Very good.
Happy birthday.
Wonderful.
You get to have this tape. You get to have this tape.
Can they have some, see it before?
What do you want to do with it? I mean, you know, if you want to, what, put it in the library, or if you want to
No.
check it? No, it's your tape. It's going to be your
Yeah,
tape.
but I want you to
make for the class to
see it.
We'll make copies. We can make copies.
Get a T, you know, and have him deliver a monitor and a deck.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Because
that's
it
what we
takes
can do.
that,
And
yeah.
and bring it over here. All right, that would be fine.
Let that be our.
This isn't your last class, is it? No.
No, this is the last class that I will have taught over the 25 years, one
Yeah.
of the last ones. Yeah, and I'll get him to do that.
You want
put your
the cake?
Yes.
And I'll make you however many copies you need.
All right.
I don't know how you open
You all have really outdone yourselves. And Mama, you passed us this morning. It's supposed to be nice.
I know, it was very hard.
I know. And Tom knew all about it. Well, Mama, you should have seen me when I came in. I screamed, and some of the math teachers were going to class, and Louise came by running. Now, I'll have another birthday next year.
Stop by.
I'll stop by, huh?
Well, my birthday is April 28th.
Got it. Take it. Shut what
I got it.
she's got.
Okay, you got that.
I got you.
Oh, yeah.
All right, to heck with the rest of it.
Are the others coming up now?
Sure.
Yeah, go ahead and,
Do your thing. And I'm just going to take a...
For Miss Braxton.
Coming where?
We got a party for you at 3311. Oh, these little goodies.
I was just at your wedding. He invited me to her wedding. I couldn't make the wedding, but I went to the reception. It was very nice. As a matter of fact, yes, Miss Jones got married.
Oh, Miss Jones
Go
was
see
there.
Milo. So bad.
You think Miss Oh?
Nah, she be there.
How many of you are married?
Just me.
Oh, Miss Jones. My name is Mr. Dickerson. Is out there. He gave the book reports. So he's going to do this during the
Yeah. I just best I can without looking at some of my notes. The name of my book report was the ugly little boy. It was about this this scientific organization or whatever that was going to bring back this prehistoric child that was preserved. They were going to bring him back from 40,000 years ago when he was preserved, and what the chief executive of this place called Stasis, I can't remember how to pronounce the word, Status Technologies, was going to interview some people to be this child's nurse while he was there at the place. And the first person that he interviewed didn't like that person didn't like the fact that they was going to be asking her to spend 95% of her time with this prehistoric child. So she didn't get the job to be this child's nurse. The second woman that was interviewed for the job to be his nurse had a lawsuit that was at hand against her for child abuse that we found out later. So she didn't get this job either. The third person that was, and the last person that was interviewed for the job didn't have as much education in that field as the previous interviews that they took. So she ended up with the job. Well, when they got the child, and it was in Washington, D.C., and the child was 3 years old, but it was a boy, and it had the strength of a 10-year-old, and described the way the child looked. It was he had like a forehead and stuff, like 4 inches from past his nose. It had skin like something like the scales off a fish, and the child died for a year after it got here. So it died like after it turned 4. It passed away just being in this environment. Back from, it was brought back from 40,000 years ago. So when it just didn't adjust. They tried sterilizing, putting them in like a sterilized thing, and it didn't work. It just died.
Thank you so much for being tricky. And you taping her. Surely. I'm so sorry to interrupt you. That's all right. We were for a picture. But she wants all of you to again. Oh. All right, let me get in.
I must go powder my nose first.
Get in there, get in there.
Can you see?
That fan, open the fan like that. You know what?
Miss Mary, where can we should be in that Mary?
It's great. Oh, this is great. This is great.
Yeah, they get tight, just tight enough when you get the whole picture.
Okay.
You're smiling, Mr. Durham?
Yes.
Say, I have
the flash is going to go off.
Say, I have money.
Did the flash go?
Yeah.
Do one more. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
If I don't have all these people in front of me.
Yeah, wait a minute. Maybe we'll come back here. Mary, you ready? Mary, I would like to say it certainly has been a pleasure working with you. We have been friends for years. We're going to keep in contact. If there's anything that I can help you to do, please give me a call. It has been a pleasure working with you, and I love you. Make me crying though.
He told me that I'll go ahead and sit in the class. Blame it on come up. Had to come with some kind of reason.
Well, that, you're all supposed to be over there, aren't you?
Right.
So I thought I was going to come in, no one was going to be here, and I didn't mean to interrupt his book report.
So I was sitting over there and I had no idea how I was
Are
going
you
to
going to get everybody here?
So I told her that I would like to speak to her in the hall. I tried to look like something that was terrible wrong. And I was thinking, I got out here in the hallway and I said, no, in this classroom. And I didn't want her to get the wrong idea. Like I turned to some kind of freak or something. And then when they opened the door, she almost had a heart attack.
So you all ran around this.
And Louise and all the math teachers were going down the hall, and they looked, but this has been wonderful.
And you carried on and made them do their book reports, did they?
Oh, yes, indeed. And I love this thing. I told Marlene that I will certainly enjoy using it. She said I'll get arm exercise too.
And we're supposed to get this picture for you to put it in.
Yes, put the pictures of the class.
Isn't that
It's
nice?
beautiful.
Oh, you have it.
Well, this has, but you're really, and Mary, you didn't say one word, and I saw Marlene this morning, and she spoke high. And then I've seen Tom after, several times. But this has been wonderful.
Well, I've got to go let my students in the lab. They're
Yeah, Mary, it certainly is tomorrow.
Is the other room still unlocked?
Yeah, you still come for that. It was just a book on the 25th. Yeah, come on, and I'll give it to you. Thank you, good God. Thank you so much. I appreciate everything was beautiful.
I just need to know. What do you do? What did you learn over the years to end up looking like you are at 60?
That's what I want to know. She won't tell me.
I can't tell you, but I do a lot of going, and I'm totally involved in the church activities. We're building a thank you, God. We love you. But just enjoy my thank you, love you here. We're going to keep in touch. Okay, I love you here. And thank you so much.
Okay.
But just, Mr. Dixon, I guess the main thing is I love people. I love people that if you hadn't worked and doing college, you would live to be 93.
Right.
It's a long life family.
I know. Well, you turned your head around once. I thought, oh, she's going to catch her. I didn't see her. Let me get a picture. I'll make
Are you ready?
We're all really going to have to scrunch in.
Yeah, real scrunch. Layers.
I mean, you're going to have to love each other.
All right. You got it?
Right on.
Yeah, you're going to have to come in.
Whole lot. Some people can kneel, like she's kneeling, Some people in the back. Is that?
No, I need to get, I need to get you as close as you can.
All right, come on. Come on up, Mr. Sun.
I'm missing my two end gals.
Who's that?
There's one, now I'm missing my other one.
You, yeah.
Yeah, but I love each other.
Scrunch real hard, folks.
You all?
I just barely have them.
Back there, Mr. Hope?
I'm surrounded by all girls today.
No, you're not either.
Yes, I am.
You see Mr. Side to see.
He's down in the front.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. All right. One
He likes
more.
where he is.
Oh, I missed one. All right, 1, 2, 3. Can I have one? Okay. All right.
Can I have one?
This is wonderful. Thank you so much. Love you. You know where it is? It's on my dining room table with my birthday cards.
I'm jealous now. Look at that.
This is wonderful.
Your husband's gonna get jealous.
Oh, no. He read Mr. Hope's letter.
Oh, you better watch out.
Yes, Miss Adler, if he had been jealous, he would have left me a long time ago.
And you're feeling better this
Oh,
morning.
yes, indeed. It was so interesting when I first came in for the other class that just left. Mr. Durham is always in there, Miss Jones and Mr. Dickerson. And he was alone this morning. So he asked, he said, Miss Braxton, are you feeling better? I said yes, and then I went on to tell him I went to the hospital yesterday to visit one of my dear friends, and when I got there, they told me that she had expired. So that was just a terrible teary-eyed day for me. So I was telling him that, and he said, well, I would like to talk to you about something. And I said, all right. I said, well, let's go in this. He said, in the hall. I said, let's go in this hall. He said, no, let's come around in this one. And then I thought he wanted to come in the classroom, so that students wouldn't listen as they came in. And when he came and opened the door and turned the lever, I was so sad, I thought I was going to have a heart attack. But this is just wonderful. But I did not see Marlene when she talked to you the other day. And I thought everybody was so attentive when I went back in.
Yesterday when you came in the room and she was talking and you said, what are you all talking about?
Yes.
She said, oh,
this is wonderful.
Yeah, I thought you knew because she said we're getting some information. You said, yeah, but what kind of information?
I said, yeah, what kind? But this has been a pleasant surprise, and it is wonderful. So we are having a party.
right.
Yeah.
Now they have party on
The assignment that we have for today will be held over until Monday, those pages and those chapters.
All right.
But this is wonderful. And the thing that everybody from this class signed the thing. And you remember I told you, I think, that I was going to have you write your name in a book.
Oh,
All right,
okay.
well, you can do this. I think, where is this one, Teresa? 05? 05, 02 in the middle.
They feel that they need to be
All right, and
signed
here is
this.
the pen.
But you already sing the happy birthday?
No.
Go ahead, let's go and do it again.
All right.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Miss Braxton. Happy birthday to you. How old are you today? How old are you today? How old are you today? How old are you today?
I'm 21 and holding. I'm 21 and holding. I'm 21 and holding.
Did you read your card?
All right, I'm going to read.
Oh, that's pretty. That is pretty.
All right, I would like to share a card with you. I received a lovely letter yesterday from one of my students, and that's on the table with my birthday cards. All right, a birthday prayer for you. Oh my goodness. It reads, may God bless you on your birthday from the sun's first shining ray, with bright and happy moments to enjoy throughout your day, with warm greetings of affection, with surprises, fun, and friends, and with special memories to keep long after your day ends. And this is beautiful. And I have the expressions from many of you. Class 0502, and I will cherish this forever. Thank you. It says, wishing you many blessings on your birthday and always. And I just hope that all of you will live to be 62 years of age, as I am today. And it has been a pleasure working with you. You have been a good class. And as I mentioned to the other class, there's one promise that I want you to keep, and that is you will go across the stage at the Coliseum to receive your degree. I also want to remind you that once, Miss Barbara, that you receive your degree, you will not have been successful until you've helped someone else. Just to get a degree is nil, but it's in giving, it's in caring, it's in sharing, and it's in loving others. And I must say that I have enjoyed working with you. I have enjoyed being at the college. I will certainly leave with fond memories of the college and fond memories of you. And I just think the world of you. As you know, sometimes when I came to class, I did not feel well, and so many of you told me I should have stayed at home, and I should have. But I want to be with you. I have the commitment, and I'm leaving, as I said, with fond memories. But after 25 and a half years, I feel that it's time to change my course of the career. I am not retiring, I'm just changing directions, I guess, because I will be working in my church, with my sorority, and with the Hampton chapter of the Lakes. And I'm always busy, but if you need me, please do not hesitate to give me a call. I will be at home, or I will be out, or I certainly will be coming home. And I want you to promise me that you are going to continue and you're going to grasp those skills. I want you to enjoy life and try to travel as I have traveled and as I hope to continue to travel. But thank you again for this, and it was so thoughtful, and it was really a surprise. Thank you.
I thought you was going to have a heart attack.
I know, I was scared to death.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
Okay. Let's, is your present, you already opened?
Oh, no.
Is that from Edna?
I hope it's all there.
Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, thank you. Those are beautiful. Aren't they beautiful?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. And then I won't have to wear this one pair every day. Thank you so much. These are beautiful, Ms. Turner. Thank you so much. Yes, indeed. I'm gonna.
Yeah. Who wants to start? You want to start and say something to her?
Yeah, I'll say something. Miss Braxton, nice meeting you, getting to know you the time that I spent with you. And I enjoy you, and I think you're a very nice, sweet person. And I come to a lot since I've, been in your class. And I hope you have many more happy birthday in your future to come.
Problems that I've had, and I just thank you for just taking the time to show me the right way to go in my English and everything. And I just thank you for, letting me set goals to be a better person, to learn more, to be whatever. I know I can be whatever that I set my mind to be. And I just want to tell you, I love you, and I just thank God for you. And you're a very special person, and God will continually bless you because of your giving of others.
Miss Braxton, I want to say that before I took this class this semester, I had kept hearing about Pearl Braxton. So once I got in the class, I want you to know that I enjoyed myself in this class, and can't help but learn vocabulary words.
That's right.
But I enjoyed you this semester. Miss Braxton, it's been a pleasure knowing you. First of all, I have enjoyed you. You remind me so much of my mother. My mother's from North Carolina, and every time my classmates call, they would say, "You sure your mother's from North Carolina? She sounds like she is from New York." So she used to always tell me the same thing you say. The way you talk makes an impression on other people. And I have learned a lot, and I thank you.
You not gonna say that?
Yeah, I mean, I can't get my thoughts together.
Okay.
Well, Miss Braxton, we go way back. We taught my mother and me, and here I am again. And I love you. Thank you.
Braxton, I want to say thank you for helping me out, learning the words and stuff.
Miss Braxton, I'd like to thank you for the things you taught me how to say and pronounce the vocabulary words correctly. Number 10. And everywhere I go, I always remember that one day when and I just really enjoyed being with you and you putting up with my attitude sometimes. And I'm sorry for what I've done. Act really upset and hard to get along with sometimes, but that's life. You have problems and you just got to deal with them. And you taught me how to deal with my problems. And I'm so glad that God put somebody on this earth sweet and nice and that loves you for who you are, not by the color of your skin, but by your attitude and your heart toward other people. And I really love you a lot, and I'm going to miss you.
Ms. Braxton, I'd like to thank you for everything, for what you have taught me and, you know, to keep on going to school and everything. I just want to thank you for that.
Ms. Braxton, it was a pleasure meeting you, and I thank you for all the things that you taught me in class and helping me to understand the words and stuff like that. I have a better understanding of reading it in the sentences instead of looking up in the dictionary. Thank you. I'm still trying to get the main idea. I was talking to my boss last night, and he said, okay, let's continue the conversation that we had this morning. I said, but what is the main idea? He looked at me. I said, but that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to apply what you learn to real life. So he looked at me. He said, this is not an English class. I said, I know, but, you know, what's the main idea? And, you know, I just want to thank you for not just the main idea, but everything that you have done, because you're not just a teacher. Like some people will come and they will work for the money. Now, they just want the money. They don't care to teach. They are a teacher, but they do not know how to teach. You know how to teach. You have not only, I don't just see you as an English teacher. I see you as a person that's willing to help in any way and willing to teach other people, not just English, but anything that you could teach or share with them. And like Mr. Holt said, you know, thank God for putting somebody like you here. We don't have a lot of people like you on the face of this earth anymore, but we sure do need someone. And I just hope that, you know, people in this room here who have been just moseying on through life, just take a look as an example and try to make their life better. And like you said, try to make somebody else's life better, because life could be so much better if you try to help someone, because it's like a chain reaction. You help someone and then that someone helps someone, and this earth could be such a much more beautiful place. So I just want to thank you for all that, and I guess all the more wonderful things about you that I just don't know. So, yeah. And I may never get an opportunity to know. But
that was the main idea.
Ms. Braxton, I just want to say happy birthday first. And it's been a pleasure knowing, well, I met you before this class. And I just wanted to be in your class for some reason. I knew I had to take English 05. And if I found out that I wasn't going to be in your class this year, I wouldn't have came back. But because I knew I was going to be in your class, at least I hope so, I came back, and I'm so glad that I did, and I'm hoping that I can continue. But it was just such a pleasure being in your class and getting to know you better, because you are a sweet person, and may God bless you.
Thank you.
Braxton, so you very big-hearted person. I appreciate you taking the time out to talk to me about a lot of things outside class. Good luck in whatever you do.
Ms. Braxton, it was good having you as my teacher for my first semester in school, and I really learned a lot out of your class, and I hope you do.
Oh, yeah.
Where's y'all? Again, you know, just bring tears to my eyes. I am told God to you as a teacher. I've learned a lot more than that. Also, you have told me to put more effort in, you know, to that put more effort in study. And I really appreciate it. Try to teach us to say the word properly. The most teachers didn't really actually take out the time to make sure you pronounce the words properly. You know, it's just like, you know them, but you don't know them, you know. And I really appreciate that word that you said.
Thank you so much. And I would like to say I certainly appreciate the kind words of expression. And as I told Dr. Temple a couple of weeks ago, I have given my all to the college, and I have been thoroughly enjoying it. And I really haven't had any discipline problems. I've tried to be candid with you. If I did not like something, I would let you know, and I would also praise you. And I have tried to work with you individually, not as a number. And you are a good class. And I have mixed emotions as I retire. I was told just yesterday that they could stop my retirement on the state level. But I am going to go into other avenues. As I stated before, I'll be working with the church, and I teach 8th graders and trying to tell them or break the information down into a level which they can understand. It's difficult for me because I've been working with those of you on the upper levels. But you have a long life ahead of you. You have a lot to learn, as all of us. It matters not how old we are. Although I am 62, I still have a lot to learn. We have learned from each other. We have shared good times. And as I said before, you are a good class, and I'm going to miss you. I am going to leave the college with fond memories. Dr. Dowd meets me every morning, as she says, but I cannot visualize being here without you. She said, but you've been here for 22 years with me. I was on the screening committee when she came to the college. And she is taking it very, very seriously. Every day she would tell me, this is your last March 15th. This is your last March 16th. And she is really sincere. And I'm going to miss her. She said, but being on the telephone is not like being on the campus. But students, there comes a time when you must stop. And I want to stop teaching now while I'm able to continue to travel and go different places. I possibly will not go back to Israel. I will not go back to Hawaii, but I may take some small trips. But you will remember that I've told you that travel and reading bring the world to you. And I have enjoyed traveling, and I certainly hope to continue to do so. It is so interesting to travel and meet people from other countries. In fact, you will meet people from all over the world. But again, my last wish for you is to see you go across the stage, or hear of you going across the stage to receive your degree. This will be my last commencement. I have seen all of the deans. I've seen all of the presidents. I have attended all of the commencements. And this one is going to be a very hard one. Marlene, I am hoping that they will not ask me to carry the mace, because that will be my final tribute to the college. Thomas Nelson is a good college, and you have a wonderful opportunity. I don't want you in the position where an employer would tell you, or the company would tell you, don't call them, I'll call you. And you know then that your application is way down the line. But please, whatever job you hold or whatever job you will have, just make the best of it and do the best that you can do. As I told the class this morning, you're looking at someone who was not brought up with a silver spoon. I have mentioned to you that I started in the cotton patch, in the tobacco patch, pulling plants and pulling tomatoes. And we were poor, and I didn't know it. I thought I was looking good when I went to church with a dress on 2 colors. The back of the dress was made of feed bags, and you could only find one feed bag with the same color. So the front of the dress was always white with pigs, and I thought I was looking good. But even until today, I feel, I have the idea that whenever I go to church, I must wear the best that I have. We were, as I said, we didn't have a lot of money, but we had schools, and we had to share with someone. Today, I do not play cards, and that is because when I was growing up, my father led us to believe that instead of playing cards, we could be helping someone who was sick. And I know how to play cards, and I played them in college, but somehow that phase just left me. There are a lot of things that I remember, and I can't say whatever I've done or whatever I have accomplished, it was through the grace of God, and also through the grace and the goodness of my father, who passed last year. Some of you remember that. And he was 93 years old. But it was a beautiful time, and this may seem odd, but he had instilled in all of us to do the best that we could do and always be in a position to help others. It is selfish to have a degree and not share that degree with someone else. But please, give me a call sometimes. My number is in the telephone book under the name of Warren Braxton, 22 Sharon Court. And just call me sometimes and let me know how you're doing. Yes, and really what I can do to help you, I know, as I'm telling Dr. Dow, I'm no further than the telephone. And if you don't get me one time, call later and I will be there. But I want to thank you. You have given me the utmost respect. And I certainly do appreciate it. And I look forward to coming every day. A lot of days I didn't feel like coming because the students told me the other day, why don't you stay home? I didn't want to stay home because I have a commitment to you. And our last class day is the 28th. And my husband looked at me one morning and shook his head. And then that afternoon I was dragging in. I didn't say one word. I put my bag down and I went to bed because I was tired. But I have a commitment to you. And I intend to fulfill that commitment. I signed a contract to be your teacher, and that is what I tried. I cannot leave this college saying that I feel that I have mistreated any student. And that's a long time, 25 and a half years. I just didn't have any disappointment because you respected me and I respected you. And although I am leaving, as I said, I'm no further than the telephone. And just give me a ring sometimes and let me know how you're doing, and especially when you are graduating. And thank you again for everything.
Oh, the student has something. You had something to
I just want to share something with you. Yeah. Is it okay if I sit here? Or
yes, or whatever.
Yeah, I know you like to travel. She was asking me if there's something that I could do. I told her, well, I'll talk about Christmas in my country. Then this one I said, no, I'll talk about Carnival in my country, because I know you like to travel. As you know, I'm from Trinidad in the West Indies. It's the last island to the bottom of the chain of islands. It used to be the richest island. Now it's about the third richest. Carnival is what I want to talk about. Steel band and calypso is originally from the island of Trinidad. What happened when the slaves were freed, way back when, I can't remember what year, the people were happy and they took to the streets beating little tin pans, like a little pan that you might buy Ovaltine in. Are you familiar with a pan like that, Ovaltine, for making tea?
Yes, yes.
And they will take sticks and they painted their faces and they took to the streets because they were so happy. And then later on, certain people developed, they took the oil drums and they cut it in half and they realized that they could make different notes from it. And they developed the steel pan, which they played all different types of music, classical music, jazz, anything. And every year we have a festival called Carnival, where they sing calypso. I don't know if anybody knows the song Feeling Hot, Hot, Hot. Yeah. Nobody's familiar. Okay, it's called calypso. And way back when the police will, if you are practicing to beat the steel pan, it makes a lot of noise. The police will come and take you to prison because it's called what they call disturbing the peace. And now those same police officers now around Carnival time is jumping in the streets and having a good time. And my dad is a police officer, and he said that he really feels bad when he had to go and take these people down. And now these same people, they made it into a national festival. And what I want to say to you is that whenever you have some time and some money, going down to Trinidad, I can guarantee you a ball of a time. And if you want, you can have a pretty convenient place to stay where you wouldn't have to pay for rent, so if we keep in touch and you get some money, like I say, going down for carnival.
All right, thank you. I have been to Barbados, and I think people were on the plane who were on their way to St. Lucia and Trinidad. And that's one island that I would love to visit. So thank you so much.
Another one to perform, another performer here, singing, poetry, verse. Well, let's have something then to eat. There's your cake there.
yes.
I mean the cheesecake.
Oh my goodness, I'm going to the doctor tomorrow morning.
Pretty.
That's right.
Cheese.
I'm gonna do one more.
Stay
Okay,
there.
1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Miss Braxton. Happy birthday to you. How old are you today? How old are you today?
I'm old enough. I'm old enough. I'm old enough. I'm old enough.
I've enjoyed school, Miss Braxton. You know, you have taught us a lot that I've enjoyed. I'm sorry that you have to go.
Thank you.
Well, I just want to say thank you for what you have did for me, and I wish you didn't have to leave.
Oh, Miss Braxton, this is my first semester, and you make learning fun, and I appreciate you being my teacher, and I know everybody will miss you. I know I will. Oh, this is
She has been here, this is my first semester, and I enjoy working with Miss Braxton. She's a very warm, kind person.
Well, I took this. This is my second time. I enjoyed, being with you, and I learned a lot from you, and I will miss
I would just like to say that I've enjoyed. I would like to say that I've enjoyed being in this class, and I've learned a lot.
This is my first semester, my first time here in Virginia, and Ms. Braxton really taught me a lot, and she encouraged me very much, and I'm really gonna miss her. And I love you. Well, this is my second semester in this class, and I've enjoyed you because you took time with me, and then I'm gonna miss you.
Just happy birthday. Just say happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Miss Braxton.
Is that you are very special, and you have been a good class, and I am indeed going to miss you. And there are a few things that I want you to remember. You may have heard me make these statements before. The first one is that I want to see or hear about the fact that you have received your degree. I want you to walk across the stage at the Coliseum. I want you to know that although that I'm leaving, I'm still no further than the telephone.
Party start now. Let's have the fiesta.
This is the true party,
yeah,
isn't it?
the true party, yeah. You know, we forgot one thing, to get a candle, so you can blow your
Blow the candle out. Oh, good.
I have a lighter.
Yeah, a lighter, yeah.
A lighter.
Yes.
But they can come in too.
Yes, come in. And now let's see it. Let's
This has been a wonderful day. And it was